Oh, you know what?
Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is now in session. The court is in session with the announcement docket, the motion to revoke probation docket. When I call your name, please say here and come before the bench with your attorney. If your attorney is not here, we will wait for your attorney to arrive because your attorney may be in another court handling another matter. If you are representing yourself, then you will come to the bench by yourself. First case, number 24 CCCR 1270. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Juana Michelle Solomon. Ms. Solomon is appearing via Zoom. Ms. Solomon, you can take your mic off of mute. Ms. Solomon, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. And Ms. Solomon, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney James Padgett. Attorney Padgett, how are you doing?
Doing well. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. State is represented in this case by Attorney Haley Simmons. Attorney Simmons, how are you doing?
I'm good, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Padgett, what is your announcement in Ms. Solomon's case?
Your Honor, I've been in communication with Ms. Simmons. If you could put us on the plea docket, I'll have discovery reviewed, an offer relayed to my client, and we will be able to dispose of the case.
Okay, give us a reset date. Yes. Okay, this case will be reset to January 13, 2024. Ms. Solomon, your attorney, your bondsman will give a notice of your reset. Stay in contact with your attorney, your bondsman. You're free to go and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Padgett, I think this is your only case. You're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You as well.
Thank you,
Thank
Your
you.
Honor. You as well.
Next case is Adrian Cardenas Mendoza. Mr. Cardenas Mendoza, your full name is Adrian Cardenas Mendoza.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Cardenas Mendoza? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Cardenas Mendoza, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney Alan Parker. Attorney Parker, how are you doing?
Good, Judge, thank you.
You're welcome. And Mr. Parker, what is your announcement in Mr. Cardenas Mendoza's case?
Your Honor, we're asking for one reset so the prosecutor can talk to the victim about this case, and but I feel certain it's not going to need a trial one way or the other.
Okay. Yes. Standard reset.
That's fine.
Okay. That's okay, Mr. Cardenas Mendoza, your case will be reset to January 13, 2025. Stay in contact with your attorney. The attorney is going to give you your reset. Once you get your reset from the attorney, you're free to go. And you have a blessed day. And Mr. Parker, I think this is your only case. You're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Yeah, okay. That you remember if I need text you?
I'll remember.
Okay.
Next case is cause number M324824. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Chrislyn Bolton.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, this is cause number M324824. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Chrislyn Bolton. Ms. Bolton, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Bolton, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney Jack Lawrence. Attorney Lawrence, what is your announcement in Ms. Bolton's case?
Oh, Your Honor, we're gonna I think the state's gonna request a continuance. We're just gonna wait to see how things turn out, if that's possible.
A continuous.
Your Honor, the
Did-
state's asking for time to speak to the victim on this case.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, we're gonna let's hold on a minute. Okay, give us a reset so we can get the state time to talk to the, victim. Okay, this case will be reset to January 13th, 2025. Ms. Bolton, your attorney's gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
Yes.
And Mr. Lawrence, I think this is your only case. You're free to go as well once you get your reset and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's reset to January 13th.
January 13th, 25, you're gonna get it your reset.
Thank you.
Okay. Sir, you need to take your hat off in the courtroom. Next, three cases. Javier Junior Halomo. He's appearing on Zoom. Mr. Gilthorpe.
Yes, Judge.
Which case is it, Judge?
Javier Halomo.
Yeah, it's Halama.
Okay, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. And Mr. Halomo, you're represented in your cases by your attorney Jared Gilthorpe, Attorney Gilthorpe. How are you doing?
Doing well, Judge.
And Mr. Gilthorpe, what is your announcements in Mr. Halomo's cases?
Judge, that will be a plea. If we could set it to a plea docket, we will,
Okay, give us a reset for a plea.
January 13th.
Okay, this case is reset to January 13th of 2025 for plea. Mr. Halomo, your attorney is gonna get your recess. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. You're free to go. Your case is reset January 13th, 2025, and you need to be in court in person on that day. And Mr. Gilthorpe, once you get your resets, I think these are your only three cases. You're free to go as well.
thank you, Judge.
All right. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, the person that's on Zoom that have Samsung S156V, would you please state your full name? Yeah. Person that's on Zoom that have Samsung S156V. Please state your full name. Let me see what if they have. Well, we didn't get a response. Okay.
I'm not sure if that's me or not.
Yeah, that's your, what's your name?
Isaac Stoneham.
Okay, Mr. Stoneham, you can put your mic on mute. Oh, well, Mr. Stoneham, just, you can keep your mic off of mute.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Stoneham, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and yourself?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Stoneham, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Jansen Bailey. Attorney Bailey is also appearing via Zoom. Attorney Bailey, how are you doing?
I'm doing well today, Your Honor.
That's good. Now, Mr. Bailey, what is your announcement in Mr. Stoneham's case?
Your Honor, I still haven't received the discovery in this case, so I'd ask that I have it reset one more time on the announcement docket. So when I do receive the discovery, I can communicate that with the client and then make a decision.
Okay, give us a reset date. Okay, this case will be reset to January 13th to give you opportunity to get the discovery from the state. And Mr. Stoneham,
Yes,
stay
sir.
in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. They will be given notice of your reset date. You're free to go and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Bailey, I think this is your only case. You're free to go as well and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
Thank you. McKellen, DeWallis, Elam. Yes, yours, Mr. Razzo.
Did you say, I heard Wallace?
DeWallis is his middle name.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm doing fine. Now your first name is McKeelan, is that correct? So it's McKeelan DeWallis Elam?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Elam?
Hey.
That's good. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Elam, you're represented in your case by your attorney Laura Carrazzo. Attorney Carrazzo, how you doing? Yes. You're welcome. And the state is represented in this case by Attorney Andrew Hubel. Attorney Hubel, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge, thank you.
And Ms. Barrazo, what is your announcement?
Your Honor, so we have received the paper discovery, but we still have not received the media. So I would ask for one more reset so we can have sufficient time to receive that and review the discovery.
Okay. Give us a reset day. Okay, this case will be reset to January 13th, 2025. Mr. Elam, stay in contact with your attorney. Your attorney is going to give you a reset date. Once you get your reset date from your attorney, you're free to go and you have a blessed day. And Miss.
Yeah. Actually, Your Honor.
Well,
if
hold
I
on.
can have just a moment.
Okay.
to Speak with.
Okay, we'll hold. We're gonna hold on it. Who? Mr. LeBlanc.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you hear on Carl Solomon?
Yes.
I see he's set for a sentencing today.
What do you think?
Yeah. So we need to find out what's going on with the sentencing.
Good.
He's on he's the first one on the MTLP docket. He has a felony sentencing today. Hmm? No, I don't. See, we said it because he's in a LaSalle unit. And so if they set for a sentencing, we can hold him. Make sure that they bring him over here. Is he in drug court?
I'm not sure. I'm about to check.
Yeah, I think he is in drug court. Now, your name is Kenya Arnell Bullard. Okay, and how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, you have two cases on our motion to revoke probation docket. Hold on a minute. Okay, so Ms. Bullard, the first case is cause number M328. First one I'm going to go is cause number M328482. Let's see, in that case, you were placed on 15 months deferred adjudicated probation for the Class A misdemeanor offense of criminal mischief. The state filed a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Okay, I have before me a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. I was filed by the state. In this motion, it alleges that you, Kenya Arnell Bullard, was tried in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas on January 28, 2021, for the Class A misdemeanor offense of resisting arrest, search, transportation. The court found that the evidence was sufficient beyond a reasonable doubt to support a finding of guilt. However, the court, in accordance with Article 42.12 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, placed you on unadjudicated probation for a period of 15 months. In this motion, there are two allegations. The first allegation alleges that you, Kenya Arnell Bullard, failed to report to the Jefferson County Supervision and Correction Department for the months of December 2022, January 2023, and on February 14 of 2023, in violation of Condition 4 of your probation order. Allegation number 2 alleges that you, Kenya Arnell Bullard, has failed to pay court assessed fees as directed, and as of February 14 of 2023, you were $327 in arrears in violation of Condition 8 of your probation order. Now, Ms. Bullard, if the court finds any one of these allegations to be true, your punishment could be assessed up to 1 year in the county jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me go to the next case. The next case is cause number M328480. Let's see. And in this case, let's see. Okay, in this case, I have before me a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Okay, the previous case was for a criminal, oh, wait a two. Okay. Now, in the next case, cause number 832, excuse me, cause number M328480. I have a motion to revoke the unadjudicated probation. In this motion, is it 80? No, 8, okay. M328482, I have before me a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. In this motion, it alleges that you, Kenya Arnell Boulard, on or about January 28th of 2021 in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, that it was found that the evidence was sufficient beyond a reasonable doubt to support the finding of guilt for the offense of resisting arrest, search, transportation. However, the court deferred the adjudication of guilt pursuant to Article 42.12 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, and the court placed you on unadjudicated probation. In this motion, there are two allegations. The first allegation alleges that it's the same two allegations. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they go say. Okay, hold on here. Order. Okay. Yeah, they have the same two allegations as the previously says that. Allegation number one said that you failed to report to Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court on December 8, 2022, December 20, 2022. Well, it's a little different. January 17 of 2023, January 26 of 2023, and February 14 of 2023 in violation of your probation order. And allegation number two alleged that you failed to pay court assessed fees as ordered by the court. And as of February 14 of 2023, you were $2,804 in arrears in violation of condition 8 of your probation order. Do you understand the allegations in this case? Now, if the court finds that you are that you violated any one of these allegations, your probation can be revoked and you can be assessed up to 365 days, which is a year in the county jail. Do you understand that? Now, as a defendant in a criminal case, that document that you have before you, the first document should be titled, Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. Do you see that title?
Yes.
Okay, that document states that as a defendant in a criminal case, you have three options. Number one, you may hire an attorney. Do you understand that option?
Yes.
Okay, number two, if you cannot afford to hire an attorney, you would like to have an attorney to represent you, you may request that an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that option?
Yes.
And number three, you may represent yourself. Do you understand that option?
Yes.
Okay, now, if you would like to have an attorney represent you, you have enough money to hire an attorney, your case will be reset. Reset means that you'll be given another court date to give you time to hire an attorney. Do you understand that? Now, the next paragraph states that if you like to have an attorney to represent you, but you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you can request that an attorney be appointed to represent you. But you must first fill out a financial questionnaire. Now, the financial questionnaire is another document on that clipboard. It's a 3-page document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Okay, you would have to fill out the first page of that document and the top half, the first one says defendant oath, and the other one is the unsworn declaration. Now, do you have that document before you? Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Turn to the second page. At the top, it says defendant oath, right?
Yeah.
You would have to fill out that portion. And then the second portion at the bottom where it says unsworn declaration, you have to fill out that portion. Do you understand that? All right, now, go back to the first document, and I'm just pick up where I left off. Now, you may not speak to the prosecutor about your case unless you first sign a waiver. Now, that paragraph is for individuals who would like to waive their right to an attorney and represent themselves. Now, for individuals who like to waive the right for an attorney and represent themselves, they should be mindful that I'm going over the full paragraph. It states that you should be aware that there are dangers and disadvantages of self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in the worst outcome for you and your case included the loss of significant rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. And that last paragraph states that if you choose to represent yourself, you may change your mind at any time and request that an attorney be appointed to represent you. Now, in bold letters at the bottom of that document, it states defendant's choice. Mark initials next to only one choice. If your choice is to hire your own attorney, then you will place your initials on the first line to the left. Do you understand? Now, if you've already hired an attorney, then you will place your initials on the second line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. Now, if your choice is to request a court-appointed attorney, then you will place your initials on the third line to the left. Now, if you've already been appointed a court-appointed attorney in your case, you'll place your initials on the fourth line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is to waive your right to an attorney, which means to give up your right to have an attorney to represent you, and you would like to represent yourself, then you will place your initials on the fifth line to the left. Now, once you have finished initialing one of the 5 lines, you will sign your name on the line that is titled defendant, and you will date it today's date, November 20th of 2024. Do you understand? Okay, do you have a pen? Okay, you already signed it? Okay. Okay. Now, Ms. Boulard, you're gonna have a seat at that table. You stated that you'd like to apply for court-appointed attorney. You're gonna have a seat at that table. fill out that document. Once you finish filling out that document, we're gonna have you to come back up. All right? Jalen Adams. Come forward, Mr. Adams. MTRP. Okay, Mr. Adams. Your full name is Jalen Adams?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
That's good. Okay, now, Mr. Adams, how are you doing? You doing all right? That's good. Now, Mr. Adams, I have before me a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation.
Sure.
This motion was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this motion, it alleges that you, Jalen Adams, was tried in County Court at Law number 2 on May 16 of 2022 for the Class A misdemeanor offense of evading arrest detention. The court found the evidence was sufficient beyond a reasonable doubt to support a finding of guilt, and the court placed you on deferred adjudicated probation for a period of 18 months. In this motion, there are 3 allegations. The first allegation alleges that you, Jalen Adams, failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court on September 28, 2023 and October 19, 2023, as directed in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Allegation number 2 alleges that you, Jalen Adams, failed to pay court assessed fees as ordered by the court, and as of October 25th, 2023, you were $742 in arrears in violation of condition 8 of your probation order. Do you understand that?
Yes,
And allegation number 3 alleges that you failed to attend the program of cognitive education as ordered by the court in violation of condition 16 of your probation order. Do you understand that allegation?
yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Adams, if the court finds that any one of these allegations are true, the court can revoke your probation. If your probation is revoked, you could be assessed up to 365 days in the Jefferson County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, does he have a clipboard? Okay. As a defendant in a criminal case, you have three options regarding your right to have an attorney. Now, that document that you have is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without an Attorney. Do you see that title?
Yes, sir.
Now, it states that, number one, as a defendant in a criminal case, you may hire an attorney. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Number two, if you cannot afford to hire an attorney, you may request that an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
And number three, you may represent yourself. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Now, the first paragraph states that if you have enough money to hire an attorney, you would like to hire your own attorney, your case will be reset. That simply means that you'll be given another court date to give you time to hire an attorney. Second paragraph states that if you want an attorney, but you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request that an attorney be appointed to represent you, but you must first fill out a financial questionnaire. Now, the financial questionnaire is a document on that clipboard that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. You would have to fill out the first page, the top part of the second page that's titled Defendant Oath, and then the bottom part of the second page that is titled Unsworn Declaration. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And once you fill out that document, then the proper person will determine whether or not you qualify for a court-appointed attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
The next paragraph states that you may not talk to the prosecutor unless you first sign a written waiver. That's for individuals who are waiving their right to an attorney and would like to represent themselves. So they would have to first sign a written waiver. The written waiver is a document on that clipboard that is titled Waiver of Counsel for purposes of entering guilty plea or proceeding to trial. Now, if you are representing yourself, you should be mindful that there are dangers and disadvantages of self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in the worst outcome for you and your case, including the loss of significant rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of a firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. If you choose to represent yourself, you may change your mind at any time and request that an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, at the bottom of that document in bold letters, it states defendant's choice, mark initials next to only one choice. If your choice is to hire your own attorney, then you will place your initials on the first line to the left. If you have already hired an attorney to represent you in your case, then you'll place your initials on the second line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is to apply for a court-appointed attorney, then you will place your initials on the third line to the left. If you've already been appointed a court-appointed attorney in your case, then you will place your initials on the fourth line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is to represent yourself, you'll place your initials on the fifth line to the left. Once you have finished initialing one of the 5 lines that I've just mentioned to you, you will sign your name on the line that's titled Defendant, and you will date it today's date, November 20th, 2024.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, Mr. Adams would like to apply for a court-appointed attorney. Do you have that clipboard? You have an ink pen? Take a seat on that first chair on the wall, fill out that document, the affidavit, the Jefferson County affidavit of images. Once you finish filling that document, we'll call you back up. Kenyon Boulard. Okay, Ms. Boulard, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Boulard, do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Ms. Boulard, you may put your hand down. Ms. Boulard, I have before me two documents. The first document is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without an Attorney. You recognize this document? Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? Or these your initials on the line that states you'd like to apply for court-appointed attorney? I also have a document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document? On page 2 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant Signature. Is this your signature?
Yes.
Ms. Boulard, before you signed and initialed these documents that I just showed you, did you read the documents? Did you understand what you read? And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Ms. Boulard, I read your answers. Based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you is Attorney John Macy. Attorney Macy will be given information to contact you, and you will be given information to contact him. Our court coordinator will give you that information. Once she gives you that information, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. Please stand in front of our court coordinator on the end.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Judge Holmes.
Yes. Assistant arrest. Here you go. Okay. Who?
Mr. Glassy,
Glassy.
he is not going to be here, but he's turning himself in Tuesday, 10-year sentence in Angelina County. So 10 years TDC, he's gonna turn himself in on Tuesday. He's in Lubbock right now, spending some time with his girlfriend. I
Oh,
told
I
you
would, I would still want to do a bailiff's call and make a.
oh, this will be a bomb for us.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be here, I mean.
I get it, Judge. Yeah, ain't nothing like Judge.
Okay. Let's see, this is cause number M 33340, case of style of state of Texas versus Christopher Lee Glassy. Christopher Lee Glass was scheduled to be in court this morning at 9 a.m. At or about 9 a.m. The court's bailiff called the name of Christopher Glassy at the courthouse door. Christopher Glassy did not answer. Christopher Glassy has not appeared in court. His Attorney Giles Cole is in court. The time now is 10:10 a.m. on today's date of November 20th, 2024. Ms. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Christopher Glassy at the courthouse door?
Christopher Glassy. Christopher Glass. No response, Your Honor.
Okay, Christopher Glassy's name was just called at the courthouse door. Christopher Glassy did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Glassy an opportunity to appear in court. State, do you have a motion?
Same moves for bond forfeiture.
That motion will be granted. Christopher Glassy bond will be forfeited and warrant shall be issued for his arrest. And clause number M333340. Okay,
I believe that's all I have, Your Honor.
okay. Yes, you may be excused. Okay, so, this is Bryant Wayne Robinson Jr., is that correct? Yes. Okay, so, and Miss Monaldi, you would like to have this case reset to review
Yes, Judge.
the discovery?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Okay, give us a reset date. Okay, this case reset January 2025. Mr. Robinson, your attorney is gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you're free to go and you have a blessed day. And Ms. Mandali, I think this is your only
No,
case?
Judge, I have one more.
Oh.
Bailey Boggs, she's on the first page of the.
Bailey Boggs,
It's gonna be the same thing for her, Judge.
you need to review discovery on this one as well?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Boggs, how you doing? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, is that reset date gonna be, is it the same day?
Yes.
Okay, this case will be reset to January 2025, to give your attorney opportunity to review the discovery. You're gonna get your reset from your attorney. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you're free to go. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Um,
And that's all I have, Judge. but-
okay, I'm looking for Mr. Bird.
Judge, I don't have anything.
Oh, okay.
I was using your jury room
That's
and then
fine.
was covering an issue for Mr. Kelly
Yeah.
from your jury room. See, I'm
Okay.
very versatile like that.
Put it on when you break, Judge.
Okay.
I'm thinking about taking up office space in your jury room.
We have to talk to the county
Pay
about
some
that.
rent.
They like our space.
Okay, did, Mr.
We have.
Adams, Mr. Adams?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Adams, will you please raise your right hand? Ms. Adams, do you swear firm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Mr. Adams, I have before me two documents. The first document, you can put your hand down. The first document is titled, Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. Second document is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Images. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
This judge's explanation, is this your signature on the line entitled defendant? And all these your initials on the line that state you like to apply for court appointed attorney. I also have another document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Images. You recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And on page 2, there's signature on the line is titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Adams, before you signed and initialed these documents, did you read the documents?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what you read?
Yes.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Adams, I read your answers. I don't understand what is, huh? I was just trying to remember, trying to understand his hand. I mean, I don't know if that's a 3, 5, or what.
That's a 2.
Oh, I don't know.
Missy?
No, that,
Oh, that's a 3, my P.
That's a 3.
Scribble scratch.
you said it's a 3.
That's a
Must have-
3.
He must have did it
Oh,
twice.
Yes, sir.
If you had 4, then you changed it to 3.
He was afraid to take out his cell phone and add up.
Well, I'm gonna add it up for him. I don't think he added it up right. Okay, what's, how much you make an hour?
I made, 16.
How much?
16.
16?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 Okay, you can hand that to him. At the bottom of that document, that's what I see your gross is. Okay? Now you say you work about 60 hours a week. So you get 40 hours at $16 an hour, and then you have time and a half for the other 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Paperwork insurance.
Okay, I mean, the expenses is on the other side of the
Oh, yeah.
document. Okay, and so when I added it up, that's not your take home, but that's your gross at the bottom. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and I'm thinking based on, yeah, I mean,
The Uber, he got 0 on transportation.
well, okay,
I think they're like a
well, he
car.
needs, I mean, we ask him for your expenses. Now you can sit down and, if you Uber, you need to put the amount that, okay, if you're doing it every day,
Fine.
okay, total that up. How much are you doing a day, and we can figure out what you're doing, for the month,
Okay.
okay? Now, is there anything else on there? Well, you could just sit down. If you need some help filling out that form, we'll have somebody to help you. All right. All right. Now we have, Mr.
Judge, I do have one more issue.
Miss Minaldi.
For Tom Kelly. He's got
Kelly
someone
has
on-
one?
Yes, Judge, he does. Sean Causey. Casey.
Yes, Sean Causey.
Mr. Kelly needs, or Ollie,
All
sorry.
right. Now, your name is Sean Nicholas Causey. How are you doing, Mr. Causey?
Good.
I'm doing fine. Now, Mr. Causey, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Tom Kelly. Attorney Kelly is not here, however, standing in for Mr. Kelly. This is I guess one of his law partners, associates, Miss Reagan Minaldi. Does Miss Minaldi have your permission to stand in for Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
All right. Now, Miss Minaldi, what is your announcement on behalf of Mr. Causey?
Mr. Kelly says that he needs more time to review the discovery associated with Mr. Causey's case.
Discovery, okay. Give us a reset. Okay, this case will be reset to January 13th, 2025. Your attorney, it will be given a copy of your reset. You will get a copy of your reset here in court. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman because they will have copies of your reset. You're free to go once you get your reset, and you have a blessed day. And Ms. Minaldi, do you have any other announcements?
That's actually it. Thank
All
you,
right.
Judge.
All right, you're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Okay, who is,
Thank you, Judge.
you're welcome. The gentleman that's, Miss, Mosby,
Yes, sir.
who are the,
Oh, yeah,
inmates?
Schofield and so Solomon.
Solomon,
It's not really good.
okay, you doing a plea on Solomon? Okay, and Schofield, we're waiting to, get confirmation of the plea that was done in, was that drug court? Okay. And I think if, once we get confirmation, it's my understanding that your case is going to be dismissed, the misdemeanor hearing. Okay. Mr. Kimler?
Mr. Holland was reset in drug court, Your Honor. Reset.
Okay, Kimler,
Temporaneous.
Jatane, Jerron Holland. Mr. Holland, would you please come forward? Okay, now, Mr. Holland, your full name is Jatane Jerron Holland.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Holland, you're represented by your attorney, Attorney Wright Kimbler. Hold on a minute. Okay, let me take a look at this here.
The DWI. It
DWI.
forms, it forms a predicate for the revocation and.
DWI second. Holland, Jatane Holland. Let's see. Okay, now, Mr. Holland, your felony case has been reset to when?
I don't know, it just was sent this morning, she may not have.
Okay. So, okay, so we're gonna reset this misdemeanor with your felony.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Holland, you have bond conditions that are required that you, every time you come to court, you need to bring a copy of, the form indicating that you are attending AA meetings, right? You have that form with you? Why you don't have the form with you?
Because when I filled it up first, I thought I could just do 30 days.
No, while y'all, as long as you're on bond, you still on bond. Okay, now I'm gonna need that form. I'll give you another form.
He has to go to NA as the, or AA as a condition of his bond.
Yes,
What if he doesn't have a higher power?
a higher power.
Yeah, you have to have a higher power to do AA. What if you don't believe in any of that?
That's his beliefs, but
don't
these
say
these
anything.
are these are his bond conditions. Okay. The gentleman has been going to AA, and now all of a sudden he's changing.
You're.
Now, if he doesn't want to go to AA, that's fine. We can revoke his bond conditions, and he can spend some time in the county jail.
But I don't see how AA could be a condition of somebody's bond if they don't believe, in it.
Well, these are his conditions of his bond. Okay. 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 So, you can, get your case reset. Well, your case is gonna be reset on the same day that your felony case. Next time you come to court, you need to, now you're also required to, have an interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I got a portable knowledge operate.
Okay, good. All right. So you're free to go. We're gonna reset it on the same day. You're gonna do the same thing the day that you did yesterday. I mean, that you're gonna do the same thing on that day that you did today. That is, come here, check in, then go to the felony court. Once you finish the felony court, come back here. All right, so you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Well, we don't have a court date for you. So I have to keep my, so this day in contact.
you please raise your right hand? Mr. Duhon, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Mr. Duhon, you may put your hand down. Where's this other?
Which one, Judge? Oh,
Okay, hold on a minute, let me finish filling this, let me see this. That's Tremonte Duhon. 24CCCR 1762. Okay. Now, Mr. Duhon, I have before me two documents. First document is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. You recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? Or these your initials on the line that state you like to apply for court-appointed attorney? I also have another document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. You recognize this document? On page 2 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant Signature. Is this your signature? Mr. Duhon, before you sign and initial these documents that I just showed you, did you read the documents? And did you understand what you read? And is everything in these documents true and correct?
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge? Okay, Mr. Duhon, I read your answers. Based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you in this case is Attorney Jennifer DeLodge. Mr. Lodge will be given information to contact you, and you will also be given information to contact her. Our court coordinator will give you that information. Once she gives you that information, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. Please have a seat in that second chair on the wall.
He was retained in those first two cases, and he was over just one of the other cases.
Here you go. Here you go.
It's not on the docket, but that's why.
Oh.
Because there's a new case.
innocent.
Okay. So he was appointed to Lodge. The Lodge. Okay, Mr. Adams. Oh, your phone went off.
You needed an judge?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
No, I was, he said he wanted me to look at his phone or something,
Oh, you wanna, oh.
cause I never did look at it.
Oh, is it locked back? You can unlock it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it, yes.
Gentlemen, I just spoke with the defendant. If we could get a 60-day reset, he'll have all of his obligations with probation taken care of.
Okay,
At that point, we would recommend district attorney to dismiss the attorney.
okay. So at this time, so he's not requesting a court-appointed attorney, is that correct?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, So let me do this here. This is Mr. Adams. Yeah, he needs to, you have to initial the bottom line. And then he has to, we need to give him that waiver. Now, Mr. Adams, I have before me a document, two documents that's titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney, and the second document is Waiver of Counsel for Purposes of Entering a Guilty Plea. Is this your signature on the judge's explanation
Yes, sir.
on the bottom line?
Yes,
Title defendant, or these your initials on the line state you like to waive the right to attorney, represent yourself?
Yes, sir.
I also have another document that's titled Waiver of Counsel for Purposes of Entering a Guilty Plea Proceeding Trial. Recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, before you sign and initial these documents, did you read the documents?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Adams. Now, Mr. Gilliam is with the Jefferson County Probation Office. And Mr. Gilliam, what is the probation office recommendation?
So we recommend a 60-day reset to give them time to pay his bill.
Okay, we're gonna give them a 60-day reset. Give him time, give us a,
Okay, Judge, I'm writing that, doing an affidavit.
okay. Now let me do this. Does he have any time spent in jail where we can give him credit his jail time toward his fine and court costs?
So. That's it.
Oh,
Yes, Your Honor.
does he have any time that he had spent in jail where we can credit it toward his fine and court costs?
I can check that, Your Honor.
You get credit at $100 per day for every day that you spent in jail. So at a minimum, you've been arrested at least twice. One for the original charge, and then the second time for the motion to revoke probation. Now, you remember or have any idea how long you stayed in jail the first time?
It was just,
One day? Did you get out the same day or the next day? That's 2 days. Okay, and when you got arrested the second time, how long did you stay in jail?
just taking time, I mean, it was a day, 4 days.
Now you got out the next day again?
Yeah, I had ended up getting out the next day,
So,
because I went at like 2 in the morning or something.
yeah, so if what you're saying is true, that's about 4 days, which means that that's $400 that can be taken off.
There's 4 days attributed to the evading.
How many cases you have?
Yeah, there was, during the pendency of this case, there was, some Class Cs,
Oh, okay.
for for which you stay 2 days.
Okay,
So
but he has 4 days on the
4
evading,
days specifically on evading.
and that includes the time that he was arrested for the MTRP as well?
Right.
Okay. So, Mr. Gilliam, could we, I wanna draft a motion or an order where we're gonna give him credit toward, now, what is his total balance?
It was 817, so if he came in and paid the 417.
That'll be
then we
finished.
can-
Okay, so your balance is 817. We're gonna give you credit for the 4 days that you spent in jail,
If he,
which is gonna, huh?
after he pays the 417.
I mean, we can give him credit now. I mean, it don't make a difference. We can give him credit, so your balance go down to 417. Okay? And so we're gonna give you 60 days to pay off that 417. Okay? Okay, so, 4 days credit. For fine equipment. Okay. Okay. So your case is gonna be, you're gonna give him 60 day, give us a 60-day reset to pay off the balance.
I'm writing that word.
Okay. So we got Burbank and Groves. Yeah. It's gonna be in January, more like January the 20th. It's gonna be in, what's the,
January 22nd?
okay. So you'll have until January 22nd to pay off that balance.
January 22nd.
Yeah,
So I'm writing his.
yeah. Yeah, so they give you some time, January 22nd. Faster you get it done, the faster you can get this all behind you. Okay. Now you stated that, and that you working on your CDL?
Yes, sir. Supposed to start school Monday.
Okay, good. Now, is it with that company?
Yeah, the company we're paying for.
Oh, that's good. How long you been with him?
Off and on 4 years.
Okay. And you just finally decided to go get your CDL this time?
When I first went there, man, to be honest with you, I wasn't all the way right, but I ended up getting right, you know, with my boss man, so
Okay.
he trusted me to do it.
And you matured, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you have, how many kids?
3 now. I had one in the midst of the probation. She 3 months. So,
3 months?
yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations. I know those, I probably need to get those kids a call and tell them that, hey, you got $4 more that you can spend for Christmas. Yeah, they'll be happy. Yeah, okay. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna reset your case January 22nd, 2025. Give you an opportunity to, pay off the balance of, it is now down to 417. Once you pay off that balance, his probation be over, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you'll be off probation.
Get that off for the new year.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right.
All right. she's gonna give you a reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And that's Mr. LeBlanc, huh?
Is that good for you, the order?
Oh, yeah, I signed it.
Okay.
Did I give you the order? I just signed it? Okay, yeah, I signed it. Okay, now we have Solomon. Yes.
You're run back in this yard. He has a felony for his family. January 22nd. He's asking if you can move.
Is that, are they on the same day?
The misdemeanor is.
We just need to see if so the guy's not going to, may have to. It's on, what, is it an MTRP or is it just a regular case?
The felony, I think it's like
Your
two
Honor,
felonies.
it's not the same offense.
Right. We may just have to put him on a pretrial conference docket.
He's in custody.
He's in custody, he's
So I
on
can
jail
just-
run, but Mr. LeBlanc has
He has to
trial
be
in
sworn
Hardin
tonight.
County tomorrow.
Okay,
Or
well,
not trial, but he'll be in Hardin County tomorrow.
What about
well,
next
what
Thursday?
about, well, we just reset it for the next Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I don't think he's getting that.
yeah. We'll set it for the next Thursday.
Oh, I can put the vote up there.
No, we still have him.
Oh, and we have robots supply.
Solomon?
I thought that's what we were talking about.
No, we're
Okay.
talking about somebody else. Okay, this is the MTRP.
Yes, Your Honor.
Y'all send it to?
I tell you,
Oh, you had already found it? Oh. Okay. This is cause number M332712. Case of style, the state of Texas versus Carl Sampson Solomon Jr. Mr. Solomon, is that your full name?
Sir.
Mr. Solomon, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Solomon, do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Sir.
Mr. Solomon, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Solomon?
Fine.
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Solomon, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney LeBlanc. Mr. LeBlanc, how are you doing?
Doing good, good.
And Mr. LeBlanc, do you waive a record in Mr. Solomon's case?
We do, Your Honor.
Mr. Solomon, I have before me a document that is titled Motion to Revoke Probation. This motion to revoke probation was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this motion to revoke probation, it alleges that you, Carl Sampson Solomon Jr., was tried on July 17 of 2023 in this court for the offense of theft. The court found the evidence sufficient to find you guilty, and your punishment was assessed at 60 days confinement in the Jefferson County Jail, and it's a fine of $1,114. Let's see. Evidence. Sampson Solomon.
In general fund of 500.
It was 500.
Looks like looks like those listed as general fund.
You would like to
Let me,
amend your motion? Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, general fine of $500. Mr. Tyler Blount, do you have any objections to the state amending the motion?
I do not.
Okay, no objections. And I guess you can put, right, first amended.
All right.
You did, okay. Now, Mr. Solomon, I have before me the first amended motion. That was, filed by the state, your attorney, you did not have any objections. I'm gonna reread this motion. And it states that you call Samson Solomon Jr. Was tried on July 17, 2023 in County Court number 2, for the class, A misdemeanor offense of theft. It states that you were found guilty and your punishment was assessed at $500 fine in accordance with the provisions of Article 42.12 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. Your confinement was probated for a period of 12 months. During the 12-month probationary period, this motion alleged that you violated probation. There are 3 allegations.
State's abandoning allegations 1 and 2 of the proceeding on 3, Your Honor.
1 and 2, okay. The state is abandoning allegations 1 and 2. That what that means is they will only be proceeding on allegation number 3. Allegation number 3 alleges that you, Carl Samson Solomon Jr., failed to perform the community service hours required as ordered by the court in violation of condition 17 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
True.
Now, are you pleading true to allegation number 3 freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading true because it is true? All right. Now, Mr. Sampson, or Mr. Solomon, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit number 1. Do you recognize this document? On page 2 of this document, there's a set of initials on the line next to a box that's checked true, or that's checked MTRP, which means motion to revoke probation, true to allegation 3. Did you place your initials on this document? On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Sir.
I have another document before me that is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendants. I don't need this because this is MTRP. Well, we go. I also have, I didn't need this. I also have before me a document that is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You recognize this document?
Yes.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. You understand that statement? Second box is checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement? Now, Mr. Solomon, before you signed and initialed all of these documents that I just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents? And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Mr. Solomon, are you a citizen of the United States? Yes? Okay.
Stay up for states 1.
Any objections?
No.
No objections. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. LeBlanc, you've advised in counsel, Mr. Solomon, is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Solomon, your attorney, Mr. LeBlanc has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes.
Mr. Solomon, I will accept your plea of true to allegation 3. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that the evidence is sufficient to revoke your probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
The agreement in this case is for 60 days time served, court called Saxon retired in this case.
Mr. Solomon, the state is offering that you serve 60 days in Jefferson County Jail, but you will not have to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail. In this case, because you've already served 60 days in Jefferson County Jail, therefore you'll be given credit for the time that you've already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not be required to pay the court costs because the time that you spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. Mr. Solomon, do you understand the state's offer? Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just? Do you accept the state's offer? Mr. Solomon, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Solomon, you going to stand in front of the court coordinator, follow the directions of the bailiff. And once you finish following the directions of the bailiff, you can follow the bailiff and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Ms. Mosby? You are.
No.
a lot of times people say that, they have best friends and stuff like that, the BFFs. And I know you have some BFFs that you consider your BFFs. But, on days like today, when your BFFs need to be with you, I don't see your BFF, the people that you call your BFF. But you know what? Your real BFF is here in the form of your grandmother. Because that's the person that put a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food on the table, and she's the one who has provided for you. And so when you think about it, you're blessed. Some people don't have nobody they can turn to. Okay. But you are blessed. You have a grandmother that's here by your side. Okay. And guess what? You shouldn't take that for granted. Okay. Because everybody, as I mentioned earlier, don't have a parent or a grandmother to take care of them like she's taking care of you. Okay. So when you get a chance, you need to hug that lady back there. Okay, and thank her. And you might want to put a little kiss on her jaw and tell her thank you for everything that you've done and thank you for being here for me. All right? Because she is here for you. And I know you didn't do everything that your grandmother told you to do. I didn't do everything my mother and father told me to do. That's how it is. But they're there with us when we down and out. Okay. And so, huh?
Two of them. They both in the 12th grade too.
Oh,
They
wow.
both. She was 18 months, the other was 6 months.
Yeah.
Now they both in the 12th grade.
Oh, good. Yeah. Make sure you get out of school too. You know what you want to do when you get out of school? What you want to do? Good. Good. You just be mindful that what's happening here in this courtroom will not prevent you from accomplishing anything you want to do in life. Okay. Some people might say it's a stumbling block, but you could look at it as a stepping stone. Okay, that's something you can step on top and reach higher and reach your goals. All right, it's all depending on how you look at it. Okay, and I always tell people this here, you think you're in a storm, right? But when you're walking through a storm, hold your head high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and a sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You gotta always have that hope. Okay. I know sometimes you might be drowning in confusion and anger, and just remember this here: hope floats. So when you're drowning in anything, you can hold on to that hope, and it floats. Okay. It's like a life jacket. It floats. All right. Grandma, thank you for being here with her. Stay with her. Okay. Sometimes it takes some people a little longer to learn the lesson.
Man.
But just hanging there with her. She's gonna be all right.
She's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
Yeah. She's gonna be all right. She may be a grandmother one day too.
What's the state? But she gonna be all right.
Yeah.
She got lesson learned.
Yeah.
She be telling me all the time, I'm sorry. Oh, I should know.
Yeah.
No, should've got on your bus and come home.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you gotta think before you act. Before you do something, be so impulsive. Just kind of stop, take a deep breath, think, and walk away. It'll be better.
Thank you, Judge. I needed that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Burbank, now Mr. Burbank is on his way. They said he's on his way.
That's what Ms. Trina was told.
Is that Mr. Rojas' client right there?
No, that's Mr. Oh, right here.
He was retained on the first two cases, but the new case, I don't know if you want to go over that.
Oh, he has a new case?
Yes. That's why he has.
Okay, so we need to why don't you come on up?
Ah, call, Jennifer.
Oh, he needs an
Yeah,
interpreter.
she's the one.
Hang on, don't hang up. All right, hang in there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I have a good.
You're welcome.
o la corte le apuntó al abogado.
Now, was Charlie Rojas appointed or?
He was retained on the first two cases.
Okay,
Los primeros dos casos usted agarró a Charlie Rojas. ¿Quiere agarrarlo también en este nuevo caso?
Sí.
Yes, he wants to.
okay, so he can just having to, put his initials on the line stating, and the first line stating that he's gonna hire, and he's gonna sign at the bottom and date it.
Like I have hired an attorney.
That one, or he wants to hire, which one?
Yeah, he wants to hire number one, the
Oh,
first,
that, the first one,
because he
The
has
first
not
one,
hired him
second
yet.
one to reset
to
the
hire, yeah.
thing. Oh, okay. My bad, okay. ¿Va a poner sus iniciales aquí? You just, do you need his signature, Judge, or?
Yeah,
just
at the bottom.
initial? Oh, okay.
The
aquí su
signature and the
firma.
date.
Ajá.
Yeah, November the 20th, 2024.
Y hoy es noviembre 20 del 24.
I need to put,
Pone 1-1,
what's his name?
ajá.
We need to put his name on,
24.
oh, Ecoy? Ecoy. Okay. This is Caesar. Okay, let me do this here.
Espera un momento. He says he has a question, Judge.
Okay,
Ajá.
Sí, habló Charlie Rojas cuando no vino en este corte, ¿verdad?
Did Charlie Rojas contact you, Judge, today?
they didn't contact me. Did Charlie Rojas contact the court?
Not about, well, he wanted to reset his case, but something had a warrant.
Right.
El juez contactó la corte y que le querían dar otra fecha para que venga a corte, pero cuando él llamó le dijeron que usted tenía orden de arresto para un nuevo caso.
What's the case number on this new charge?
I don't think he's gonna come over. I don't see it. Yeah. Is 24 or 2645, I'm sure, and it's a DWI.
CCCR. What's this, 20, the last four?
2645.
Second DWI, second one enhanced. We're gonna have to give him some bond conditions. Richmond, I need a bond condition. Oh, if it had DWI, maybe the next one.
What did I say then?
Where's this one? Oh. We're gonna have to give him some bond conditions. I can just tell you which ones gonna apply. It's gonna be number 1, 2, 4. And on the back 5 and 6. So,
He needs to initial those numbers or what?
no. If you want, well, he can, to say he can. But if you can go over those with him, but he's gonna have to get number 4, he's gonna have to get an initial and a lock.
Okay. Va a tener condiciones de su fianza y una condición de su fianza es que va a tener que agarrar un aparato y ponerlo en su vehículo, porque esto ya es, yo creo, la segunda ofensa de manejando bajo la influencia. So que aquí en estas líneas va a poner sus iniciales.
Pero una pregunta, no, ahorita no ando manejando ya.
De todos modos, cuando vaya a agarrar el aparato, va a agarrar el de la mano. no en un vehículo, sino que va a tener que agarrar un
Una de-
aparato de
una de la
todos
mano.
modos. Ajá.
¿Aquí los iniciales?
Sí,
¿Dónde están marcados?
ajá, 1, 2, 4.
Ujú.
Y también el 5 y el 6.
Ujú.
Y durante su término de fianza no puede agarrar otra violación de este tipo de cargo. ¿Ok? Y también va a tener que atender unas clases de alcohólicos anónimos y va a ser como 3 veces a la semana. Y traer esa prueba de que fue a esas clases y traerla ante la corte.
Ok. Pero, otra pregunta, en los dos casos que tienen Charlie Rojas, aún sigue todavía en pie, ¿verdad?
Sí, todavía
Ya van a ser-
pienso que ahora van a ser los 3 que Charlie Rojas va a tener.
Okay.
Y si Charlie Rojas va a saber eso,
Ujú.
yo le hago esa.
Sí, usted le puede hacer
No, no,
amistad,
no.
pero
Sí.
él va a tener acceso a esos
eso.
documentos, sí.
Okay, let me do this here. I'm writing the case numbers on here. 4 C. Okay. You can ask Mr. Ecoy Lobos to raise his right hand.
Hace su mano derecha.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Usted afirma decir la verdad, nada más que la verdad, so que lo ayude Dios. Yes.
Okay. Now, your full name is Cesar Ecoy. You may put your hand down.
Baje su mano.
Your full name is Cesar Ecoy Lobos.
¿Ese es su nombre? Yes.
And Mr. Lobos, you speak Spanish,
Yes.
and we have our interpreter here who is interpreting for you, and Miss Cindy Renteria. And Ms. Renteria, how are you doing?
Good.
That's good. Mr. Renteria, let me just swear you in. Ms. Renteria, do you swear to interpret Spanish to English and English to Spanish to help you God?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Ms. Renteria, ask Mr. Ecoy Lobos if you went over this document with him.
Ese documento, is that the bond conditions?
Yes.
Which- okay. Ese documento, el que inició, ¿sí se le explico? Yes.
And you initialed along the side of each condition that Ms. Renteria went over, is that correct?
Y puso sus iniciales de las condiciones que va a tener que hacer durante su fianza. Yes.
And Ms. Renteria went over these bond conditions with you in Spanish.
Le expliqué esas condiciones en español.
And did you understand everything that Ms. Renteria went over?
Sí entendió todo lo que se le dijo. Yes.
Okay, and is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Todo está correcto en esos documentos. Si
Sí,
usted
todo.
sepa.
All right. So we're going to give him a copy. Give me a copy for him. Okay, we're gonna give him a copy let him know that he needs to, when he gets out of jail, he needs to get us,
Needs to contact Charlie Rojas.
yeah, but he needs to give us, proof of the interlock.
Do you take this? or-
That's,
No,
oh, yeah,
I like the second because it's got a stapler in it.
yeah. Um,
They'll put it in the
if,
property.
well, what he needs to do is he needs to get the interlock. He has 3 days to get it, and he need to provide proof to the court. He can give the, application to his attorney who can send it to us, or he could bring it up himself.
Que cuando salga de la cárcel, tiene como 3
What's that
días
date?
para agarrar el adaptivo, que le digo que tiene que soplar. Tiene 3 días para agarrar
I'm
eso.
sure he's not.
Y la prueba, la corte va a
Next
necesitar
Thursday.
como el documento diciendo que sí lo agarró.
Okay, that's fine.
Se lo puede llevar a la oficina de su abogado y su abogado la puede presentar a corte o usted la puede
What date is
traer a
that?
corte.
Son 3 días, ¿verdad?
Ya que salga de la cárcel, tiene 3 días para agarrar este adaptivo.
Just give him a standard reset it in December. It could be on a Wednesday or Friday, then.
The 18th.
Okay.
On the 20th, let's do the 20th, December 20th.
Okay, let him know that his case is gonna be reset to December 20th, 2024.
Su caso se le va a extender para diciembre 20. También se le va a notificar a su abogado de su fecha próxima para venir a corte para los 3 casos, va a ser diciembre 20.
En los 3 va a ser el 20,
Ajá.
el corte.
Ajá.
Ok.
All right. So he can get his reset and he can follow the bailiff. And thank you very much. Okay.
Eso es todo. Puede seguir lo oficial.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Renteria.
You're welcome, Judge.
All right.
He said he's gonna hire.
Yeah, Ross, yes.
Okay.
Here you go. Okay. Really, pictures.
Oh, I'm lying.
Mr. Milson?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your attorney, didn't show, we were saying he was en route from another county, but he didn't show. It's 12 o'clock. And so your case is gonna be reset to January, what's that date? January 15th. You're free to go,
Okay.
and you have a blessed day. And this will conclude the call in the court's misdemeanor docket, the motion to revoke probation docket, and the announcement docket, both dockets on today's date, November 2020, before in County Court at Law Number 2, Judge Terrence L. Holmes presiding. Prosecutors, you are free to go, and everyone, please have a blessed day.